Alright, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to the Most High Yahweh. Alright, double honors to our apostles of Gmskingston. And salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with our sincerity and in our truth. As we mentioned a while ago, the name of the Lord Yahweh, the name of the Almighty Yahweh, the name of His Son is Yahweh Shai. Alright, those are the true names given unto us. He's revealed to us by the Most High Himself. Right, those are the names that we call on. Right? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, so-called Jamaicans, we are the real Israelites, man. We are the chosen people of the Most High. And the Most High has chosen us to be a special people unto Himself over every nation that is on the face of the earth. Right? But we are scattered. He scattered us. He scattered us into all of these regions, man, because we have transgressed, we broke His laws, and hence the punishment came, the punishment of slavery. And, that's why we're still in our enemy's land until this very day, which is a part of the prophecy, or a part of the curses. We're still in our enemy land until this very day. And we're entering into some very turbulent times, right? A time of chaos and a time of trouble. Like what you see going on in England right now. Everybody's protesting, man. Everybody's taking industrial action. And the same thing about to come up on, your favorite land, your favorite piece of rock, Jamaica. So we're going to start with Isaiah 19 and 14.
Isaiah 19 and verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, and as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
And the Egypt that it is talking about is this America. Alright? Because this is a prophecy that is supposed to come upon this modern Egypt. Right? The scripture refer to a place that is spiritually what? Sodom and Egypt. So Egypt is gonna err in every work. And Egypt already started to err in every work. You can see the downfall, you can see the deterioration in philosophically and physically. Zane? Go ahead.
Verse 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail or branch or rush may do.
That is the point. That is what we're coming down to. There will be no work for Egypt, for nobody to do. So the rich may be the one, lasting for a little while. After the in the chaos or when society get disrupted, then when the economy start to get be in trouble, then the uptown or the upper echelon society will be able to hold on a little longer than the poorer class.
No such thing as middle class.
Then no such thing as middle class, as the brother said. But what will happen is that the scripture say what? There will be no work for Egypt which head or tail, branch or rush may do. Which means the poor and the rich, there will be no work for nobody. Then, because what we see happening right now, we see so many companies taking what? Industrial actions, tax office, port authority, JIS, then there's some other companies, man.
Same thing in UK, same thing in France.
Yeah, nurses are striking, teachers striking. Then, so what is happening? Society is about to come to an halt, man, where no work can go on. Because what is happening is that, in Jamaica currently, the government owe the people them a whole lot of money. And them
I can't be them one scheme when they try to come out with.
Exactly. And them not willing to pay up so much money, or them afraid to pay up so much money. See? So even there's a word, man, like a brother here from a source that women should actually buy up a lot of tampons from now, because there's a shortage that will hit in March coming, man. See? Go ahead.
Continue it, or
I jump to Ecclesiastes. You have it already.
12.
Yeah, man, 12.
So Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, Salakia, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
And this is, we're very nigh unto those days where you're not going to have no pleasure in society, man. You're not gonna have no party to go. You're not gonna have no Netflix to watch. Then, as some very uncomfortable time is approaching, and you can see signs of it. Then, in the media, you can see signs of it, or hear signs of it on your radio. You hear it from people. Then there's a lot of thing, man, that is coming down the pipeline, which is about to make people very uncomfortable, man. Then, so we hear, as prophets of the Lord, warning you before these things come to pass, man. Then, go ahead.
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. And the sun or the light or the moon or the stars, all of them represent light.
Yeah, man,
They represent this truth, yo.
Yeah, go on,
As
go on.
scripture say, seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Yeah.
It's gonna come a famine of the word of the Lord.
Go
So
on.
while there is daytime, right? I was saying that say, make hay while the sun shines.
Go on.
Right now the sun is shining, the word of the Lord is out here by the mouth of his prophets, right? Beseeching the elect to come to the word of the Lord, to repent. Right?
Go on.
He said, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few,
Come somewhat.
and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
Yeah, pause. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Then the keepers of the house are referring to your financial experts, man, your government, your finance minister, your government, that are responsible for the economy. The word economy go back to what? House management. Then, so the people that are responsible for managing the house, that the money spent this way or the money spent that way. You know, the people that are responsible for that, they are trembling. The financial expert for or the financial analyst, I forgot where him work or where him responsible, but he's a financial expert. Sometime last year, he referred to, or he said 90% of the goods that Jamaica consume are imported. And how long have we been telling them that, man? That Jamaica is in a very delicate spot when it comes to food, when it comes to trade. Then, when it comes to food security. Then, and a lot of factories, man, when a lot of food and a lot of raw material are not coming in, a lot of factories won't be able to operate. So that's a loss of job right there again. Then, go ahead.
We continue.
Yeah, man,
He
yeah.
said, yeah, man. And the doors be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low.
You mean your workplace, you know, your factories, you know, wheresoever you work. You know what I mean? There'll be no job, man. There'll be no places opening to offer no job or employ anybody. Then
You're not going to side mark help wanted, you know?
you're not gonna see that. And what that are gonna lead to is riot, man.
Yep.
Then because when people can't work to find food to eat, what do you think gonna happen? There'll be riots. They're gonna turn against the government. Then they must say the government lied to them. And you know what the government are gonna do now? The government, you know, if a country you live, they're gonna look for somebody else to blame. And that's how this world, and that's how even America gonna get blamed. Which is that war, man. This is how they got people gonna eat the war, man. Then, go ahead.
He said, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah, your entertainment, your entertainers. Then, no more stage show.
Right?
Then,
Hey, and if you think the government did wicked, you think the so-called white man did wicked, you wait until these times, yo.
exactly.
Because when the civil unrest starts, matter of fact, before the civil unrest starts, governments worldwide are going to institute martial law, right? Because the governments know that this is coming, yo. Right? There's a video that brothers circulate around in the WhatsApp groups, is speaking about the financial collapse that's coming, right? And I think it was on the YouTube channel Redacted, right? And the host of the podcast show clips of a video, you see me, and pretty much some financial Some people responsible for the finances in America. I believe some heads of the insurance companies, the FDIC, right, are responsible for insuring citizens' deposits. Right, people from the Fed and everything. They were meeting people from Treasury, and they were saying, right, that we have to be careful not to release more information out there than the people need to know, because they know some people are going to panic, right? So the governments around the world know that when this thing collapses, people are going to panic, so they want to keep the charade going as long as possible, right? So that people can stay calm, people can stay sedated, you know, Netflixing and chilling. You see, Super Bowl is tomorrow, right? That's one of the biggest events of witchcraft, right, and amusement all year round, yo. Super Bowl is huge. So a lot of people gonna be distracted, especially over there in Babylon the Great, Mr. Babylon the Great, gonna be distracted, yo. And best believe when these things are happening, there are high levels of witchcraft being worked within the earth, yo, especially within America, yo.
Yep.
Right? So these things are created to keep people sedated while the economy and the whole social structure crumbles around you, yo.
Yep.
And them usher in them new system, yo. Right?
Go on.
Yeah, this is 2 Ezra 16 and verse 21. Behold, victual shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, right now you have goods and services still going on as like normal. You still can go buy a bread at the shop, you know, without any hassle, without any problem. But what the pandemic showed you, Zane, is that how scarce these things can become in a short period of time. Zane, I know supermarkets can run very low in a short period of time. Zane, and it take less than 3 days. You know what I mean? For your bread shelves go empty.
Right, hey, if you talk to any supermarket owner, you see me, or any restaurant owner, right, then we tell you how delicate the food supply chain is. And how if they get produce or new goods to stock up the shelves in an X amount of time, then them business can tank. Right? So people take for granted the fact that you can go to Brooklyn, you can go to Hilo or Mega Mart or Price Mart or wherever, and there's always food on the shelves. You can go on to Amazon, you can click and buy this and buy that, and you take it for granted, but you don't know the different complex mechanisms behind the scenes that make all of that possible.
Yeah.
Right? They may talk to me one day about even Amazon with them same day shipping. Hey, you don't know how many people work themselves to death to get your package within a couple of hours, yo. And you don't know how delicate that supply chain is. Right? So right now people comfortable. As the scripture say, yo, the vintage are gonna fail, yo.
Yeah, can.
Right? The vintage that keep them so comfortable, that keep them so locked into this comfort mindset. That's why the scripture say, yo, victual shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. People think that they're in good case, yo. But what the scripture go on to say, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, the sword, famine, and great confusion. Majority of people on the earth right now don't even know what is the World Economic Forum. Hey, 5-6 years ago, me never know about it. Right? But now, them thing here, they are at the forefront. And I'm going to tell you exactly. Hey, we used to know about the Agenda 21, Agenda 30. You see me, we know about the Sustainable Development Goals. But we never hear about the company, the group that was behind it all. The World Economic Forum. And now, now that them so sure that them plan is going to come to fruition, them on the forefront telling you what is going to happen, yo. Right?
Yep.
Dictating them plan to you, telling you the different things that want. Hey, them even openly telling you now that there's going to be a next pandemic, yo. Yep. That's how far it is, yo.
Can.
Yeah, you have something?
No man, continue down.
Alright, but I'll jump back a few verses. So 2 Ezra 16 and verse 13. It said, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, and his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot at the ends of the earth. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
One of those plagues are famine. Yeah, the rest of the, like when it mentioned the arrow shot forth into the end of the earth, that's the final blow to Babylon, which are the ICBM missiles. So before that, you're going to have what? Chaos, you're going to have riot, you're going to have shortage of food.
See? What is evil hours of famine.
Evil hours of famine, exactly. Go on.
The fire is kindled and shall not be put out. Brother, I refer to the thermonuclear missiles.
Yeah.
Till it consumed the foundation of the earth, like as an arrow which is shot out of a mighty archer, returning not backward. Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear.
Which is
the
day,
powers.
yeah, the powers, and that is the day of the Lord. You know, even Apostle Ramlab today he did a live on, you know, what the day of the Lord is, man. Saying the day of the Lord is two things. The day of the Lord is destruction, and the day of the Lord is deliverance. Saying, and we are about to enter into that day. Saying, that day. A day of gloominess as Joel and the other prophets refer to. That even Ezra have to say, woe is me. You know what I mean? Woe there, he's in lamentation. You know what I mean? Habakkuk saw the same thing. Habakkuk was actually lamenting just the same when he saw the vision to me. And the Most High showed him these things before them happened. And all of the prophets that was see the vision was sick. That for sure you how terrible of a time it's gonna be. Then, and the brother mentioned WEF, you know what I mean? World Health Organization, World Economic Forum, my bad. World Economic Forum. A lot of people don't even know what that is. See? A lot of people don't even know what these men are planning. That's why, man, if you got caught in the rush, man, or when you get caught in the rush, why should anybody sorry for you? When all of the information is out there, man, at the click of a finger. We are standing, man. What do you think we are standing for? If we tell you the information. So you can prepare, so you can hide yourself, man. But how you gonna hide if you don't know crap? If you don't know nothing, how you gonna hide yourself, man? What Proverbs to me? Prudent man. See? Yeah, you have to be. Yeah, read that. Go ahead.
Okay, this is Proverbs 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Right. The prudent man would have see, say, oh, trouble will come. You don't like the ant? The ant knows the rain will fall, and him start prepare. That's why the scripture say you go to the ant, he's sluggard, and learn of her ways. You should be learning to prepare before the trouble come.
Even the earthquake in Turkey, what they must say, before the earthquake comes, the bird, they have some type of way, yo.
Show you, man. The Most High have him signs, man.
Ask the animal and they shall teach thee.
And them will teach thee. But you people don't want to learn nothing. Oh, darkness, the thing there.
Don't worry.
See?
Hey, I'm precept, brother.
Yeah,
You ready, you know?
man, go ahead, man.
You ready, you know? You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, it's like Amos 5 and 18. They want the darkness, you know. Woe unto you that desire the day of the
Hey,
Lord.
start the Bible verse up, like one verse up.
Alright. So Amos 5, let's start from verse 16. Amos 5 and verse 16. Therefore, the Lord, the God of hosts, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets.
Wailing shall be in all streets, not only half a tree.
So, and it's a worldwide song.
Worldwide thing, not only Jamaica.
Yep.
Worldwide. Read it again, Ak.
Therefore, the Lord Yahweh, the power of hosts, the Lord said thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandman to mourning.
The strong man, the man we are the pen pan, the man we are expect for rock pan.
Yep.
The husband man, the strong man, the fat, you know? Yep. Can.
The level of mental hardness.
Yep. They said the strong men shall bow themselves.
Yep.
So your rock. You know your rock where you lean pan. The man where you think gonna be the man.
All of them done there.
All of the dance them, man.
Adams, all them man they with tough and rough. Yeah, man.
So,
All of them gonna bow themselves, and that bowing meaning what? In humility and crying and shame.
Gone. Hey,
Zin?
the elder brother require come do a video the other day, say, yo, pretty much I bring out the point that the Lord know the measure of every man, yo. The Lord know exactly how far to push you, to break you.
Yep.
Right? And best believe every man gonna be broken in that day, yo.
Can.
Only the servants of the Lord Go hold them up in that day, yo. Right? And it's to your heart, but Hashem, I'll share where we hold our head up, yo. Not about our own mind.
Be humbled right now.
Right.
The Lord have been humbled right now.
Go
This is Zephaniah 1 verse 12. It shall come to pass at that time. Salakia verse 14.
Right? He said, and such as are skillful to lamentation, to wailing, and in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord.
It's a profession back then where you have people who teach people of a ball, man.
Professional wailers.
Professional wailers. You have people back then that all that as a profession. Just like, and that's why the scripture said there is no new thing under the sun. Even today, you have this Rasta man where you can hire him to come ball at your funeral. I see it used to happen then, man. So you should hire him to teach your daughters wailing or teach your sons, your daughters wailing. Because eventually, man, everybody will go ball. Even the strong men, the mighty men. Yeah, they'll be. When the scripture say alas and woe, and a normal kind of bawling we're talking about, man. It's not crying. Lamentation. So when he say wailing shall be in all streets. It's not somebody that drop a few tears because them sad. See? It's wailing and bawling because guess what? Of loss of hope. The money we're trusting is about to fail, is about to collapse, man. Say you can't go buy no food. So one of the next thing is a hunger pain.
Yep.
Go ahead,
supporting precept Jeremiah 9 and verse 17. He said, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider ye and call for the mourning women, that they may come, and send for cunning women that they may come. Let them make haste and take up a wailing for us, that our eyes may run down with tears and our eyelids gush out with waters. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. O are we spoiled, we are greatly confounded, because we have forsaken the land, because our dwelling have cast us out. Yet hear the word of the Lord, O ye women, let your ear receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and every one of her neighbor lamentation. For death is come up into our windows, and is entered into our palaces, to cut off from without the young men from the streets.
Yep. And the reason why you had those people, you call them in to teach your daughters wailing before the destruction come, because them knows the destruction will come. These people can't even see the destruction will come. Oh, too much doom and gloom. Doom and gloom is reality, man. Doom and gloom will be the reality.
Yep, for this system, yeah.
For this system, man. There's no other way to fix this system but doom and gloom.
Yep.
So why you, so why you talking about you know, I don't like watching news because the news too sad. Get with the program, man. Learn football from now.
What you always try to say? You always try to say if they're right and offending, cut it off. Right? You never say, oh, you have to try to treat it or, you know, we should dwell and rape. No. And right now, this whole earth offend the Heavenly Father, yo. Right? So what the Heavenly Father going to do to his son, cut it off, yo. Right? And make the new kingdom bud afresh, yo.
Yep.
Right?
Okay, cut it out.
Yep. This is back to Amos 5 and verse 18. One to you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? For the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You're like, man, they must say, oh, darkness is there, you know.
Yeah, man.
Don't worry, man. Darkness are coming, you know.
I said darky, you know.
You're going to see them at home, you know.
Darkness are coming, man.
Yeah,
don't worry. We're going to see them loving for true.
True darkness.
You see me?
You're going to witness that. Right?
We're being sent to Batman. Adopt the dark.
Yeah, and you say he was born in it.
Born in it.
Yeah, man. So, hey.
And they love put up on them videos, on them social media videos and them things there.
Yeah.
So you're them born in the dark, but don't worry, man.
Yeah, adapt it,
But
man.
being get the right word. If really them being for true, they want to see true being.
Yeah,
They
man.
want to see true darkness, yo.
Yep. Hey.
But she knows me alone in the dark room. Don't worry.
The angel of darkness is coming, man. See? They're going to make you afraid.
Yep. It's just like it was in Egypt, yo.
Yeah.
When the Lord poured out the spirit of darkness upon Egypt, yo. The scripture tells us not even a candle could have lit that night, yo. Because there was actually a spiritual darkness upon the place. It wasn't just a physical way you just can't see, yo. There was a spirit of darkness but the Lord poured out over Egypt, yo. Right? And there was apparition. If you read Wisdom of Solomon 17, tell you, there were different apparitions and different things that appeared to them in that darkness. Right? And a lot of men died just from fear. Right? So all these men who talk about darkness, is it dark. Hey, that darkness, you're going to wish there was even a drop of light in that darkness.
Yeah,
right?
as it say in the verse up, it say, and in all vineyards shall be wailing. You know, the vineyard is talking about where you make your money from. You know what I mean? Your job, your actual vineyard. See? The farming. That's why when scripture say Egypt got errant everywhere. Look at what is going on in the world, man. Look at what is going on with the farming. The farming industries has dwindled so much. You know what I mean? People can barely farm food for sale, man. Well, at one point they did have this mass level of produce, so farmers used to farm and send to the major cities. But it has dwindled drastically. Because now what is happening is that the supply chain has got so disrupted and inflation is so high, they can barely afford fertilizer, man.
Yep.
Then it's dark days coming, man. Go ahead.
Darkness, you know. It said, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand upon the wall and a serpent bit him.
Yeah, man, from trouble to trouble.
Yep. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Yeah, so while Christian tell you, or the pastor might tell you, yeah man, big up brother. While pastors tell you, or the Christian, or the Kemet society or whosoever, your leader is, while them will tell us, I'm not like that now, what? The scientists might tell us, we have, we're too advanced in technology for a famine to happen. While these men can tell you that, well, the scripture say otherwise. Then?
Carry the preacher, brother.
This is Zephaniah 1 and 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly.
Yeah, and people been hearing about this great day, this dark day, this day of the Lord. A long time you hear about it. Then, and you'd say, when me used to this day when I talk about a come. A lot of people stop believing in the Bible. Then, a lot of people stop believing and don't want to hear the word of the Most High anymore. Because from them born, them might hear all these things, but them not see it happen. You know why? Because you're fools, man. Then, because scripture says what? Wisdom cry without. You say, and fools yet knowledge, man. So the wisdom and the knowledge been pushing out to you and been calling out to you, but you reject it.
This is the condemnation of the scripture.
Then, Yahushua came and what we preach? We preach Yahushua, we preach and show you a way. But you reject the way of how you can get delivered, of how you can get saved. Then, and choose rather to live in another society and do what you feel like, man.
Yeah, scripture
Then?
you tell them this is the way walk in it, or what them say. We will not.
Yeah, they might do what they want to do. Meaning that they choose a satanic way.
Haters of God.
Yeah, haters of God, man. Do as thou will. I'm going to do what I feel like, man. I want a man tell me nothing. That kind of mentality won't survive in the days ahead, man. In the day of the Lord. Go ahead,
Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Yeah, the mighty man, your big strong man. All him gonna cry. Then you know why? Because he's not a man of the Lord. Then from the Edens to even our people, the mighty men among you people, man, gonna cry, man. Then so all the big, bad and mighty, and you feel like you're God. Because you have men say them are God too. You have man call himself Almighty. Then let's see how much of a God you are when that time comes, man. Then you have them, they call themselves God. God are the wrong God. You have they actually say them are gods.
That man call himself Father God.
Yeah, one man named Father God. One man called Governor Almighty.
Yeah, Almighty.
Charlemagne the God. Let's see how much of a God you are when the time of destruction comes, when famine comes. Zane, go ahead.
That day is a day of wrath,
The day of wrath, go ahead.
a day of trouble
Yeah.
and distress.
The day of the Lord, man. Which is a prophecy. So we don't we're approaching that day. That day not actually come yet. And that day is approaching very fast, man. Look at what the World Economic Forum is projected. Look at what they're putting out in the atmosphere. Look at what your government is doing.
Right.
Then you're gonna have all island strike, man. You're gonna have public sector going on strike. Then why? The strike, the kind of strike that is about to happen in this world, man, are the kind of industrial action the people are about to take. You're gonna far surpass what the gas riot did do. Yeah. It's gonna hold it to 2 Esdras 9:1. Then so you better brace the impact. Then because yeah, COVID was nothing, man, compared to what come next, man. The COVID lockdown is nothing compared to what come next. Then, and you remember that catch you off guard. You remember that a lot of you didn't even know or expect that lockdown was gonna happen, man. And here we are telling you again, so what next one to come. And it will catch you off guard again because you're out here playing stupid again.
God, as a thief in the night, eh?
Then, gone back to sleep. We never wake anyway. Then, go ahead.
A day of
Yeah, they love to slumber. Love, you don't love being caught up in the Babylon juice. Go ahead.
a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
And you remember in that day, in the lockdown, that if a baby mother was pardoned, that even the baby with the breast was pardoned, man. From your hospitals to your supermarket, none of them was pardoned, man. Them turn back babies. Them turn back baby mothers. Then,
Because one of the deaths of one baby mother when she go up a sentence.
exactly, it leads to the death of a baby mother and her child. For sure, you. Hey, people lost, man. You don't even learn from the previous event. I think more than one baby mother did dead too.
In the part of every society, women, pregnant women, children, and the elderly are always the most vulnerable.
Exactly. Then, but you want to take heed to that, though.
Single mothers.
Then, you want to change your ways. One woman say, hey, I'm show you how lost, especially these women are, man. One woman say, oh, because your man dead, your husband dead, her husband dead, and she pretend like she mourn, but she said something behind the scene, man. She say while he was on the sick bed, he say, oh, you didn't even know him go through. After him up on him sick bed, I learned say him have one youth outside, and what she know about. So she never sorry say him dead. Then, but you know what? In the time of trouble, the day of the Lord, that not gonna matter. You could have 50 youth outside that what you know about. It not gonna matter. Then, but this just show you how selfish, man. And all of that selfishness is about to go out the door. Because a man is going to be a hiding place and a covert from the wind, man. The man of the Lord. You're going to seek unto a man for protection. Because now, you can't treat man anyway. Because the society give you a license to do that. The white man give you a license to do that. But in a time of war, man, when war, I'm not talking about one shootout of Spanish town. When actual chaos come upon society, you're going to see the importance of men, of real men, to say, man.
In the movie Titanic, they portray man as a sacrificial lamb. You see, men basically sacrifice themselves for women, children, and babies.
Yep, and you won't be so no, this time. You're going to be a survival
Of the fittest.
of the fittest, man. And man are going to be the fittest.
God.
Real men are going to be the fittest, man. Men of the Lord are going to be the fittest. Then, so you're going to be a survival of men. Then the men that want to survive are men of the Lord, man.
Right.
Where we have?
I'm reading, what? So, Matthew 7, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man
which built his house upon a rock.
Yeah. If you hear these things and do them, not only because Skipper say what, be not hearers only, right? But doers. So you hear these things, man. Skipper say what? The prudent man forsake the evil and hide it himself. But the simple pass on and are punished. So if you don't want to hear this, then go on. Pass on. Your life is at stake down the road, man. And in the time of trouble, you won't be protected. Alright? And that will all be on you.
Give them warning, yo.
Then because you have gotten the warning. We tell you before it happens. So you don't have no excuse. And nobody seek after we, man.
Now find way.
Because you're not going to find we. Then, don't bother seek after we and say, you know more here what them man they did that say. It got too late. Then,
You know funny, brother?
because now is the acceptable time, man.
Gone.
Before the famine come, before shortage of food come. See, now is the acceptable time, man. We're not gonna take the thing them on hostage. Or nobody will come running for shelter.
Doors of the ark will be closed at that
Hey, the
time.
doors are closed, man. The famine of the world. We're not gonna have nothing to tell you. See? We're not gonna want to tell you nothing, man.
Gone.
God, you know why? The most I gonna close
Right.
the mouths and prophets, man. See? So I don't even like say you're weak.
Gone.
I'm not gonna want to tell you nothing. Just like how the most I lock the ark,
Yeah, I've been telling.
the most I gonna lock them out.
Right. Go on the thing I'm sending there.
We're not gonna nothing to tell you, man. Go ahead.
Verse 25, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And everyone that heareth these words, these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand.
Yep, and look at the majority have no sand, have no foundation. Them not no house built upon nothing. The Christianity is built on sand. Rastafarianism is built on sand. Buddhism is built on sand. Where next one? Name them. Islam, witchcraft, all of those things that you people trust in are built on sand.
Gods of the nations are idols.
The gods of the nations are idols, as the brother said, man. Even now, the scripture says, if the Most High, through his son, Yahweh Shai is not your God, you're doomed. See? Because there's no other God but him, man.
It said, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall. of
And
it.
what are the floods? What are the rain? What we are talking about? See? See? Right now, when you're about to see a great shaking in the earth, man. You're going to experience tsunamis, man. Earthquake, more earthquake. Turkey is just a tip of it, man.
Turkey and Syria.
The scripture say, how the earth shall wheel to and fro like a drunkard.
Hey,
And that's literal, man.
Hey, when them bombs drop,
See?
We're toast, you know, man.
Yep.
25 gone.
Oh my, what you man? I'm
Hey.
climbing.
You see, when those thermonuclear missiles drop you, especially them thousands upon America, right, the whole earth are going to shake you. Right? The whole earth are going to shake. The scripture say the islands are shall be moved out of their places. Yo. Right? That's why the scripture speaks in the Revelation about a great earthquake.
Yep.
You see me? That's that great earthquake, yo. When those bombs drop, yo. Right? So hey, it gonna be scary as hell, yo. Right? Because the whole world are gonna know, say, yo, here what? The missiles are on the way to America, yo. Right? The whole earth are gonna know. And the whole earth are gonna collect it to pull its breath, yo. And wait for it, yo. Right? That's gonna be a terrifying day, yo. When you know, say, yo, hundreds of millions of people just get wiped off the face of the earth, yo. And in other places that get nuked, yo. And in the midst of that, the elect are gonna be beamed up, yo.
Yep.
Right? And everybody else on the earth is gonna see the salvation of the elect, yo.
Yep.
So the crazy Israelites, when you say, oh, I'm black man, I'll come pay sky and some UFO and deliver with, them man, they're idiot, you see me?
Yep. Fear it is.
Hey, and scripture saying in Wisdom of Solomon 5, now we are gonna look up, yo. Now we are gonna say, are these the men who are called the children of God, yo? How are they numbered among the saints, yo?
Yep.
Right? Because you take, hey, see people walk by them, laugh them, say, oh, them people are idiot, what am I do?
Nah, not better for do.
The day gonna come, yo.
Yeah, we not better for do.
The day gonna come, yo.
This is what we do.
Done.
This is what the Heavenly Father. Hey, and a
So
man.
preparation.
Exactly. And a man send we out here, yo. And the Most High, man. The Most High say what? Just like how him ordained Jeremiah prophet. That's how him send we to you. So and a man send him, say him put him word in our mouth and him send we for speak unto the children of Israel.
Yep.
And Most High send we out here, man. Go ahead.
Let's go in the of the Lord.
Isaiah 32 verse 9, rise up ye women that are at ease, hear my voice ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech, many days and years shall ye be troubled.
Hey, you know, and it's obvious, these women are at ease in Babylon, man. They're at, them too much at ease. Then, proud as hell, man. Well, the Most High is about to make your pride come down very low to shame. The Most High is about to shame a lot of you, or all of you women. And man too. See? Because man and woman proud in this place, man. Too proud too. But the scripture say what? Rise up ye women that are at ease. Then, go ahead.
Tremble, ye women, Salaka, let's go up to verse 10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail.
Hey, so this is not 1 hour, something we're gonna just, or you just uncomfortable for an hour. Or the internet gone, you can come back in an hour. So you can go shake your booty again. No, and something like that. He said many days and years shall he be troubled.
Yep.
So for a season, you're gonna have no water, you're gonna have no light. Then you're gonna have no food. And what you're gonna do in that time? What you're gonna do when you can't flush your toilet? What you're gonna do when you can't switch on your light switch anymore?
No police will help you.
No police to call 911 because somebody has kicked down your door. The pot run out. The man said, him say woman should stock up on pot because there's a shortage of pot and a lot of other things coming, man. Then so you're about to experience some, your people don't even know. I can't even explain it. Toilet paper. Then your toilet can't flush and it stinks as hell.
All of the conveniences them, we
See?
take for granted right now. Pretty much, yo.
Can't take a shower.
Gas put in a car.
You know what that gonna cause? Mental illness, man. You're gonna bug the hell out. Go ahead.
Yep. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you, make you bare, gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vine.
Yeah, they shall lament for the teeth. I think that is their money or their income. Then when they look up that terminology, they lament for the teeth. But I don't remember exactly where it go.
Look up now, yo.
Then try going at the blue letter or somewhere, lament for the teeth. Can you go back to, I think it go back to mourning women and used to beat them chest or something like that. I think the teeth represent the breast.
No.
Then
Isaiah 30.
and for the pleasant field. What are the pleasant fields? Them choice of food. When you go in the supermarket and you see the variety of food and liquor. The options, man, will come down to nothing. Like in the movie, Book of Eli. She get a backlash shampoo and it was like luxury. She get a backlash shampoo this small. And one of the most important thing to her, man. Then, that's why the scripture said, rise up ye women that are at ease. Which one of the woman, hey, every woman is at ease now, man.
I'll be a prayer as well.
And exactly, might be a prayer. Then, men gonna pray upon them.
Yeah, he gave me beat your breast.
Then, because there's a time, a lawlessness coming, man. There will be no police to call. And when man know that, man are gonna pray upon you, man. Man are gonna hold in a John way. Rape. Say, you see rape where them despise so much. The rape where them afraid of so much. You're about to see a whole heap of that go on and nobody now there to stop them. In the first half, man.
When order just start
Yeah.
breakdown, so the man them was realize that no police and say look here. So as a road so we want no longer is a DC and all them things there. Them basis instinct, cause you know get love the free will type of thing. The moment they realize that there's no law, first thing they want to move towards are them pleasures, yo, and
Yep.
them lusts.
Yep.
So that of these women are going to be targeted in the first half, yo.
Can.
No, man, you mean beat the breast, yes?
Yeah.
Or lament upon your breast.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, funny enough, remember when my uncle died, grandmother said she hold her breast and cry.
Yep.
You see me?
Can.
This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Can.
You see me? So this is something. You see me? What happened when different kingdoms get taken down, yo. Right? The men and the children, especially the boys, are put to death. Right? And the women and girls are ravished. So that's usually what happens when a kingdom conquer next one. Right? So best believe when society unravel and the social fabric of all everything together gone, there's no police, there's no order, right? And martial law, because government are going to institute martial law first. But when martial law itself break down, because the government soldiers and police run off with the government weapon to take care of them own, what do you think will happen, yo? You can't call 911 anymore because the cell towers are going down, the electricity gone. Right? So when them come, we are going to tell them, say, you're a bad bitch, you're an independent bitch, you can't touch me. What are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. Right? Then you're going to realize, you were actually weaker than a man, you were actually beneath a man. Yo. Right? But the women who are part of the elect, who have been foreordained, is to be a part of the elect, to be a part of those who receive mercy, you are going to cling on to a man of the Lord. Right? The scripture speak about, man of fact, let me bring it out. Scripture speak about men, clinging to women clinging to men, yo, in that day, yo. Isaiah 4 verse 1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, and 7 days go back to completion, yo.
Yep.
You know, mean literally 7, it can be 10, 20, 50, whatever it be, yo. It says, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Yeah, eat which bread and wear which own apparel. You only go say anything to get in.
Exactly.
Then that's all you want, that's all you gonna take.
And as you know, the scripture said to take away our reproach, yo.
Yep.
So those are gonna be the few women, you see me, who acknowledge the fact that, look here, we are reproachful, right? We are out of order. That them are gonna say, yo, right? Take away under your name so that our reproach may be taken away, yo. That's why the scripture said, only let us be called by thy name, that our reproach may be taken away. Because when you call by somebody's name, you know, you get brought under for them reputation, yo. Right? That's why the name of the Lord is so important, yo. The name of the scripture said the name of the Lord is a strong tower, right? And the righteous run it into it and are safe. Our name, the name of the men of the Lord, gonna be a strong tower to the women. Right? And them are gonna run to we for cover. Just like we run to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, yo. Right? The righteous women are gonna run under our name.
That's
and
why,
are gonna be saved, yo.
That's when them are gonna learn say man are the head.
Done.
Then them are learn say men are the head.
And them are gonna gladly accept it, yo. Yep.
Isaiah 13 and 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Precious. Something we're very rare.
And that not talk about a regular man either.
Because
if you reiterate, it's a man of the Lord.
If it's a regular man, it's not gonna be rare. It's not gonna be precious. That'll be common.
Diamond does.
And the men of the Lord are not common. Then, go ahead.
Hey, this is 2 Peter 3 and verse, we start from verse 3. He said, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, from them born them years God come. Then, even grandmother said the same thing. From them born them years God come, and I know them can't see God. But you know why? Because you don't understand the prophecies.
Right.
Hey, what is going on in the earth now are very much are signs. You know what I mean? That you should take heed, that is very close. If you had understand the prophecies, man, you'd have very well understand that you're close to that time, the day of the Lord. Go ahead.
Alright, this is 2 Peter 3 verse 5. It says, for this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of God the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water,
Yeah, because whosoever say or speak things like that, say from them born, them hear say God a come, and them can't see it. It's because they're willingly ignorant. You don't want to know.
Yeah, willingly.
Willingly ignorant. You don't want to know. You're not interested. For hear say or for know say the Most High come back. As a matter of fact, you don't want the Most High to come back. Then, so the scripture say what? You're willingly ignorant. The one where say now you look for a man to come out of the sky to come save you. You're willingly ignorant.
Alright, what you are gonna do?
When you are exactly.
Tell me.
Then you don't have an answer. None of them now, if them understand what is coming, them not have an answer for how them are get out of it. Them don't know. Them not have an escape route. Zane, go ahead.
Verse 6 says, whereby the world that was then being overflowed with water perished, but the heavens and the earth which are now by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
And perdition of ungodly men. So remember how the Lord destroyed the earth then and saved only 8 souls out of it. I same thing I got now, but only by fire this time. Then,
A lot more are going to survive.
so and a lot more going to survive. Because the deliverance now will not only be in one place. Mainly in America, which is Babylon the Great, but also different parts of the world from the 4 corners of the earth. Then, and the fire gonna cause a ripple effect on the earth, man. You're gonna have mountains and islands moving out of them place because of what? The ICBM missile that will be dropped on America. You're gonna cause a ripple effect, islands to move out of them place. It's gonna cause tsunamis. Then, yeah, the besom of destruction, which is like a broom sweeping through cities. Hey, I'm sure that a picture of that in the movie Knowing. And Terminator, man. When the fire consume buildings. And just a sweep through the cities, man. And that's and guess what? And at that time, when the missiles hit ground zero, a lot of people even dead already. And if I ain't even catch them yet.
Yep.
Zane, go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Yeah?
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
That is what we're going into, man. That is what we're approaching. The time of trouble that nobody never see a day like this before. That's the day we're approaching. That's the time we're approaching. Then, where people are eating them babies on a rapid, like in a mass scale. Women eating their children. Man I eat them woman. Man I eat them hand. Bite on them own hand, man. Cannibalism on a mass level, man. Because other people feel that impossible.
Very easy
Then,
thing to do.
but the only reason why you think it's impossible is because you don't know history. And this is because you don't believe, really. Because if you had believe in the Bible, as you think you do, some of you, you don't know, say, yo, these things do happen in history. See? Even in Venezuela, man, when shit hit the fan in Venezuela, you had people digging up graves. See?
For food.
For food and for things for sell. You have them show a video with 2 man like them lock away somewhere, man, and man get bite by one of them ears. He can't barely move, no life, no in his body like that. Yep. And another long time ago that happened. Exactly, man. And a long time ago these things happen. But you know why? Your people choose to remain in the dark. Darkness is there. So you wouldn't know because of darkness you choose. And that can't technology to advance. For that happen. Famine a long time there's something. To you, right now famine is going on in Yemen. Ethiopia. Somalia. Famine are going in them place there. So why you think famine can't come at Jamaica? Why Why do you think famine can't hit America? The UN themselves say famine of biblical proportion are coming.
Mass food crisis, yo.
So who is you? If it's a technology to advance, so Jamaica is blessed. Then who is you? If you say it can't happen.
Lord, it's something different.
Then
Go back to them unbelief because
Unbelief, man.
the scripture says it never happen.
Then
So why you are gonna say it not gonna happen? Alright, it's Daniel 12. Going back in the verse going back to the line in verse 1, it says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
hey, because even in that time, you know what I mean, before the actual deliverance, there would be men of the Lord being kept within that time of trouble, being kept safe, then being kept, being protected. Then in that day, everybody else are gonna starve, but the servants of the Most High are gonna eat. Then, and that's what we're warning you about coming, how to prepare and how to where to seek deliverance from.
John near to the law, yeah.
Then, but really and truly, we only can show it out there. And whosoever the Most High want to fall, here's the Most High want to fall upon, He make it fall upon them. And them believe, come into the fold, then start teach the word. So really and truly, this message is not, or the deliverance that we're talking about, is not for everybody.
They said them that are
Them that are written in the book, man. Then, only them are gonna eat. Only them gonna drink. Everybody else are gonna die of hunger. And by sword and by different means, man. Teeth of wild beasts. That's how you're gonna die. Men killing you for food. Then, go on.
Consider this.
You have something else?
Yeah, we have something else. Alright, this let me continue this. Verse 2, Daniel 12, verse 2 says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Yeah. That's what gonna happen. Them are gonna realize. Some gonna wake up and gonna realize so them filthy. Them they do wrong. Then some gonna wake up and believe. And some not gonna believe. Then
So Isaiah 9 and verse 19. It says, through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire.
yeah, through the wrath of the Lord. Yeah, so the wrath that is coming is because the Most High can display wrath that a part of him. Then he's not a God of love. The scripture says what through the wrath of the Lord is the land darkened. So darkness, so the real darkness, we don't experience that yet. The craft and these men will love talk about darkness it there. Chronic law. Skeng. You don't see darkness as yet, man. Because the Lord no bring theme darkness yet.
Which one, the Valiant?
Valiant them and these clowns, man. Then, go ahead, Doc.
Oh, just so you said the most of God of love. Not only just love. He's a God of love and wrath.
Yep.
Love and peace also. Balance. I mean balance, right? Alright, let me shut it now. He says, no man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry.
Wait. No man shall spare his brother. So a man might say, oh, you know, brother, yo, remember say, how far me I come from? No. I'm not going to look on that. Because at that point, where your animal come from, no matter how hungry, I'm hungry.
Right, and Ecclesiasticus explain it.
Then?
For the lack of bread.
Exactly, you get it. It's Ezra's.
Second Ezra.
Go ahead.
Right. And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied.
Yeah.
They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
Yeah, and before it reached that, where it come from? People lose them job, can't afford food anymore.
Supply chain.
Supply chain get destroyed. No trade can't happen. Then, and when you down the money, then the monetary system itself collapse. And when you don't have the money to spend, you can't buy food. So it's going to lead to what? Famine. It's going to lead to what? Rioting. It's going to lead to what? Men invading in brother house, in neighbor house, for the shortage, for the lack of bread, man. As we're going in second Ezra 7. So these are the things I'm going to tell you before them actually happen. Then, go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah, woe to the world, meaning what? Lamentation. And that word world there is talking about the entire world. The whole inhabited earth. Because the whole inhabited earth are going to experience this form of drought and this famine. And it will bring wars, man. Lamentation. See? Go ahead.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh,
Yeah.
and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yep, go ahead.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Yeah, the sedition is what? Uprising. Then, blaming the government for what? For what is going on. Just like right now, a lot of people look down upon other people going through them suffering. Like for example, the taxi men, right? Them are go through for them strike. Other people up to, yo, so pay a little fine. Then, and the people them in them job. They in them big job or in them job and them make them money. And you go with them for go. You don't pay the little money. But guess what? Right now, them are planning to go up on strike. Right now, tax office strike, port authority strike, JRS strike. There are some other people who strike just the other day, man. And these are the same people when you look on the next one and I say, yo, what they know, do what it, like, they have to stop the foolishness. But what them now realize is that, man, the government and the system itself is crumbling, so everybody, little by little, I go feel it. That's why the scripture said, there in Egypt, there shall be there be no work for Egypt. Yeah. Where head or tail, branch or rush may do. Everybody are gonna feel it, man. Right? Everybody gonna come down very low. No work for everybody, for nobody, man. See? No gas for throwing in your car. See? That's what is coming down to. You think gas price raise yet? See? Gas price gonna go so skyrocket when nobody cannot afford it, man. Food. I go so sky high when nobody can afford food, man.
Hey, even recently, man, you have
See?
people living in Dominica, small island Dominica over there, Los Angeles, they have to take boat, travel go over Guadalupe to get gas. Because they run out of gas. The gas station does. They see me carry the gas station.
Yep.
Does
Look at what is going on in Haiti. See? Jamaica. So till your leader is planning and sending troops to Haiti. When he must send troops to Haiti, when the same thing will happen to Haiti, you go up here, so man. So you're sending men where you're gonna need. Eventually.
Hey, I think
Then?
just to say this, I think remember in the Caribbean, especially a place like Haiti is so close to Jamaica. Haiti security is also Jamaica security nonetheless. You know what I mean? So remember if Haiti go in a total turmoil, Jamaica is at risk, yo.
That's what gonna happen.
Refugees are
Right.
come
And people are can easily go in Haiti and come back. So a man can easily run to Haiti without nobody else.
That's recipe for disaster, man.
Right.
Because you know what go happen, it gonna be a sorry. Because at that time, every man gonna be for themselves. Zane, go ahead, preset. It's a every man for themselves kind of situation that come down to me. Zane, everybody are gonna know how important for them resources is for them. Go ahead.
This is back in verse 16, 2 Ezra 15 verse 16. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Like 80.
And
I'm not give a fuck about presidency or whosoever in 80.
President dead or there.
President, yeah. Nobody no business about that. Not even the UN.
Pakistan and Sri Lanka that go already start with
See?
capital.
Yeah. I think Sri Lanka. Not even the UN. Where they must send troops to you and them, the Asian, them must say, yo, now come down here. Then, that exactly, man. So you have to understand, yeah, it's gonna be like a boat with one only power all night. You try to patch one and one, it's a whole bus out over there. So.
A breach.
Like a breach, man, as the scripture said, a breach ready to fall. Big old hole in a wall, man, about to just bust up. And that's the destruction. Then, go ahead. Yeah, that is it. Man, there's a level of pressure coming down the pipeline, man. You people don't have a clue what is coming, man. Then,
It says, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, and because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled.
yeah,
The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
the houses, the parliament houses, the Jamaica house. Then,
Down to the regular house.
down to the regular household, your government houses. Houses, they're going to be destroyed. And you know why? Because people are going to blame the government for the situation we are. And them cause it. See? And them never tell with the truth.
Give them false hope. So they can
Give them false hope. Prosperity. Them tell with prosperity. I want to see prosperity. These will be the talk, man. These will be the things that people are hanging on to. So you promise you prosperity and the prosperity not come. So them are attack Garden House. Them are go up Beverly Hills. Them are find them house, man. Them are go uptown. Them are invade houses, man. Rich and poor, man. See? Go ahead, Doc.
Them a quote and them profit for one day about head of a road.
Yeah.
So verse 19, 2 Corinthians 15, verse 19 says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah, man, I kill them either because no food not there. If you have one thing of mackerel in your house, a man will come feed. And you have to go defend that with your life.
That is a lie.
Yeah, that is.
They're sure about tomorrow.
Exactly. You have to go all out to defend that one thing of mackerel for that you have. You better not cook no food, make the next man smell it. Then he might come take off the pot off of the fire.
Eat the ground.
Yeah. Then you're gonna be terrible, man. You're gonna be chaotic. So we're giving you these warnings, man, so you can take heed. Okay? We're not out here, man, to just come out here for chat sake. These are prophetic scriptures that we're bringing out here. The message. We take the blood off of our hands, man.
There's a testimony that these people are sleeping, as the scripture says, you know,
Yep.
because, hey, see, you have war rhetoric that take place, man, and make serious threat. You know what I mean?
Done.
And majority of pass by don't have a clue. Oh, serious shit, you know? They're not gonna happen now, still, like, no, but just look old. What if these things are supposed to happen, like them I get prompt no, you know?
Yeah, nobody now
How
asks.
would I be blind and get caught in the rush, because they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nobody now asks what if. Zane, what if this happen? What if that happen? Where Jamaica stand in all of this?
We over
Then-
east, we over west, we're good.
Yeah. Remember World War II, Jamaica wasn't good. Or enough part of the world, them never did actually die the war, but them not good. Because guess what? In World War I and II, you know what you have? Food rationing. And World War III gonna be more chaotic than World War I and II.
Right.
So what you think gonna happen?
First food ration.
Worse of food rationing, man. Because nations gonna hold on to it. Hey, back then Jamaica used to produce more.
things, yeah.
Whole heap of things, man. But what am I produce now? Nothing, man. Then the proof is in the pudding, man. Look at your local farmers. Nothing now go on for them, man. So if World War I and II affect you lick a piece of rock where you call blessed so much. What go up when World War III kick off? You know? Or before World War III kick off. Because nations are going to start hold on upon them resources, man.
Them already start.
Yeah, them already start. So even before you actually have all out war, nations are going to get out them food. India.
China hold on upon them grain, India hold on upon them grain, Russia hold on upon them grain.
Yep. Then?
We say Ukraine are the breadbasket of Europe, eh?
Yeah.
So Ukraine is right now war.
And that's why the war between Russia and Ukraine affect the world so much. Hey, me used to buy a pound of a bulgur rice, a bulgur for $120. Now a $250. Because the grain come from Ukraine, man. Seeds, onion. Them even know say them onion with them most of the onion in Jamaica imported. Them even know that. Garlic, your rice, your peas, your chicken, your salt, everything imported, man. 90% of what Jamaica consume are imported. So when nations start holding upon all of them goods, what go up to you? You need to ask yourself them questions, man. You're going to suffer and dead.
Yeah, we don't know about
Then?
that, but from what they go to the supermarket, chef them now look 200.
Literally, man.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Even when you
Then?
go there and see them full up, and you go there the next day,
Yeah, man.
serve them
Hey,
salad.
cornmeal, man. Cornmeal. Peanut butter, cornmeal, eggs. Because even up to even in Europe, you have them purposely destroying egg farmers, man, and we call it livestock.
You know what you have a dozen egg in Florida now? $6 to $8 US.
See, man?
For a dozen egg.
When them tell us I have the eggs in Jamaica, you come out in the paper say what? The eggs are gonna get smaller because
Already asked that.
there's no chicken feed. See? Yo, people, these people, man.
That one fast.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
This is Joel 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war.
Yeah.
Wake up the mighty men.
And war is being prepared right now. The mighty men are up. Which are the Russia, the China, the Ukraine, the America, the NATOs. Then, go ahead.
Let all the men of war draw near.
That is what is going on now. The men of war are drawing near.
Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords,
Yeah.
and your prudent hooks into spears.
Some more money are spent on war equipments than food, man, than food security. Because what them a do? Them a hold on upon whatever them have and spend money on war equipments, man.
Oh, another point, many of them major countries here have reserves.
Yeah.
Jamaica not no reserves. We don't know if Jamaica have no reserves.
Nope.
Then you have for that one there.
The bird basket of Jamaica is in the worst case scenario, which is St. Elizabeth. And second to that, you have Clarendon. And me know what go on at Clarendon. Clarendon has struggled. St. Elizabeth has struggled because first of all, St. Elizabeth don't even have a water system. Farmers make me know and tell me from St. Elizabeth the reason why them fled from St. Elizabeth to town are because them not have no water, proper water system for the farming. And them can that's why people will kill the government, you know, because them call it the bread basket of Jamaica. But yet still no investment is being done in the bread basket of Jamaica, man.
And that's supposed to be something simple if you want.
Exactly.
If you have a country you want to deal with the food security. You have see that within a country, you have things where you want to keep up. This is agriculture, which is food security, have to be up, and then military. The two of them go hand in hand because with food security and military, so come you have an economic system, yo. Because and so come economics come into play.
Yeah.
So once you have that, you produce, you have the defense, then you can take part in a trade and secure where you trade. So that doesn't make sense.
It just show you that these men are not managing the economic properly. They're not managing their house properly. Then they might destroy the house.
Food and trade determine policies, yo.
Because right now, the UN and other nations are prepared. But you arms in arms with them at UN, and you not prepared.
They're not prepared for you, and we need that.
You know, exactly. You know? So, it just show you, man, that your leaders are stupid. Yeah, that's why Skipper said, them trust in the enemy, man. That's why Skipper said what? Them said this. Yeah, man. What we did? What we did there before? Yeah, man, go ahead. Yeah.
He says, let the weak say I am strong.
Like the Iran. See? North Korea. Because you know what now? Them have weapons we can defend themselves.
What do you hear and build an underground facility, yo?
Yep. Iran is Russia supplied them with S-300 and S-400 and other equipments, man, to defend themselves. So the skipper say what? Like the weak say I'm strong. See? Iran have strength now, man, can actually make talk. And this is what is playing out in currently. This is what is going on now. The weak, I say them strong now, man. Go ahead.
I just jump to 12, right? It says, let the Eden be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the Eden round about. Alright, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
Yeah.
Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
Exactly. The valley of decision.
Alright, so I'm continuing.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
Yep.
The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
You know why that go happen? Because of the missiles, the mushroom clouds, the dark smoke. The smoke we're gonna go up into the earth atmosphere and black out the clouds, black out the sun and the moon.
Then communities you have, even without the missile, you have places that burn them now.
Yep. Smoke, man.
That's one I think they will come with war and chaos, you know. People burn shit down.
Gas stations are gonna go up in flames. And that, you know, that smoke than the normal. Them straight to the man.
So, Isaiah 56 verse 10, it says, his watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant.
So how them never tell you about this? How them now warn you about the famine? How them now warn you about the RFID microchip?
All of them analysts here, them
Yeah.
big analysts and them BOJ representative and the house or when them in them parliament have to pass them policies and this and that. Why them don't want the people?
Why them not want? I make foolish laws. Like car seat for children. See? When them sit down, when them sit down and I make all these, some of these stupid laws. I mean, you need laws, oppressive laws, that is the word. You need laws, of course, to govern society. You know? But when you make these stupid laws, these oppressive laws, and you can't warn the people about what's to come, what's the purpose? You can't tell them that the very NIDS where you try to implement, the CDBC where you make legal tender, is about to be initiated into what you call the mark of the beast, man.
That's right.
But oh no, mark of the beast are conspiracy theorists. Well, we are about to see about that, man. See? We're gonna see about that. What is the mark of the beast, man? NIDS is ushering you right into that. The needs is the platform. Then the framework, the jam decks is the framework, the digital money that will be in the RFID microchip, man. Along with your birth certificate, your passport and all of these things. Then all of those things is about to become digital. Cashless. Cash gonna be done away with. And the reason all them want bringing this RFID microchip is through chaos, man. It's called hard out of chaos. Where you think so much fraud, I get so much fraud start get caught. I get highlighted.
All of a sudden them start realize millions been missing, yo.
ATM start go missing.
You know what I mean?
But look at the ATMs that are going missing, the same thing are going, I think, some place in Europe.
Country,
So what? Every single thing we happen overseas, they might do the same thing out here. They deliberately fuck up the economy, man. Right. And I put fear in the people, them. So when the people them fear, them offer them the solution, offer them the new system, and them say, yeah, it's called hard up chaos. Right. Hard out of chaos, man. Pressure from above and below. It's a tactics. Where them use the old German tactics, man.
form of witchcraft as well.
Yeah, form of witchcraft too.
Sleight of hand.
Yep, Hegelian dialectic. Pressure from above and below. And you just force it right into the trap.
Yeah, you know.
And you feel like you make the choice, man. Yeah?
As if what is happening is not really their fault.
Yep.
And then they come as the end that as the savior. We have this cat that can work. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
And you know one of the ways of setting a trap, you have a ditch, and what you do is that you shoot at the animal and purposely miss. So them go left. And shoot again and they miss and make them go right.
Yeah.
And then them run, you just guide them in that direction, and guess what? When them feel like the darts them to watch out for, them run and now pay attention till they just drop in at the ditch.
See?
That's what them do to the people. Them just
Exactly,
go
man.
left and they say, guide, go ditch.
That's
Go ditch.
a hunter tactics, man.
Yeah.
But Isa is a what? A hunter.
The ultimate one.
The ultimate hunter. That's why him use strategies like that.
Are dummy traps.
Dummy traps and all them snare. Him love to set snares, man. Then him love to set trap. That's why the scripture in Psalms, man, him say, yo, as a bird, David mentioned it, man. Like him say, as a bird escape from the snare. And so the most I got to deliver the elect from out of the snare of the fowler, man. Then he must set him trap, but he now catch the elect. He catch the people, them, yes. Because guess what? The people, the reason why they catch them are because them so caught up in chasing after money, entertainment, sports. Oh, Lionel, the GOAT.
Who's the goal?
Who is the GOAT? Ronaldo or Messi? You know, that big debate. And them create that, man. Then, and them create that, give you talking points. Create the entertainment for you. To keep you distracted, man. And then when it catch up, bam, in the trap. You start ball now, man. He's a great hunter.
And have a good beat in
You know, you're going to be sorry, so you never pay attention and debate about the right goat.
Yeah.
Who is the goat, you know?
Who's greatest of all time? Yawa.
Exactly. There's no goat per earth, man, but goat. And if you want to be the goat will get destroyed. And the sheep will get saved.
Separate them.
See?
So go out with the boat.
Go on with the goat, then, man. So if you want to be the goat, you're going to get destroyed. See? And there's no greatest of all time upon earth, man. The Most High is the only great. Even Yahushai said, don't call me great, man.
Good.
I'm going to call me good. There's one good. And him always say, great is he. Greater is he. Yeah, exactly. Greater is he that is in me. See? Which is the Most High. He's the only great, man. See? But good.
So going back to Isaiah 56 verse 10, it says, his watchmen are blind, you're all ignorant, you're all dumb dogs.
All of your leaders, them are dumb dogs, man. Your pastor, your politicians, are all dumb dogs. What is the purpose of a dog in your yard? To bark when trouble come in your yard, right? So you can wake up and know it's trouble out the door. But these men can't even bark. Them can't even tell us a trouble will come.
Get hold by the leash, man.
Them have a different master.
Them might tell us, yo, some man upon YouTube. A doomsday prophet them. Yes, we are doomsday prophet. Because doom will be the order of the day, man. That's right. Doom is coming. So if doom is coming, why are we not supposed to tell the people about doom, man? Then, if we don't tell about doom and gloom, oh, we are going to wash your blood off our hand. And oh, whosoever hide themselves, are going to hide themselves. The reason why we can teach doom and gloom is because we're wise. And the Most High blessed us with eyes to see, man. He said the prudent man forsake the evil and hide it himself. If you're wise, you don't see a trouble will come and you don't hide yourself. It's the heat to the warning. See? But these men are telling us, no, they make them tell you that. The economy has grown. When people are crying, man, people are feeling it, man. Right now, Monday, come in. Pressure. soup. See? A piece of pressure come down the pipeline, man. Yo, you didn't even see nothing yet, man. See? Go ahead, Doc.
They're all them dogs, they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Hey, the other day when Water Commission go on strike, He beg them to go turn on back the water, man. See? So tell him have to use him roll out the military. He go turn on the back. And you know what happened? One of my brethren men who work at the water commission, him say when they come, them even know to turn it on. Him say what them have to go up to go turn on the water, man. Because him send the military down there to turn on the water, and not even the military men them know to do it. Because them work a fucking water commission.
A gun them play with.
A gun, they don't know to do that. So my brethren with the water commission say, yo, them couldn't do it, we did have to turn it on back. All when him send the military, them not no use, man. See? But guess what? Still, what you call it now, patting, patting them on the back.
The pressure pile up, man.
You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Says, yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way.
It's a man like we have sheep. A stupid hireling. That's all he is. A hireling have sheep, but he don't really care about the sheep. He just did it.
Get hired money.
He get hired to do it. And him, while him money, when he grease in pocket, the wolf a come and him run left the sheep. Are you a politician that, man?
Right.
Zane, that's your politician, that's your pastors. Them are run left you. Zane?
They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way.
They all look their own way. Save yourself.
Everyone for his gain from his quarter.
Yes, make money, build up my house. As big as it can make.
And the care how big it is, them still a expand, yo.
Them still a expand.
Them a tell us, yo,
Yep.
they must struggle and, benefit for the country.
Exactly, man.
We are with them for that. You're not coming to our level and struggle like we.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But you still tell the poor to accept poverty, yo, accept oppression.
Exactly. Right now, even the compensation review, where them supposed to raise the people and pay, them now do that again. And that is the reason why the teachers, we mentioned it last week, we have 580 teachers, 560 reject the current compensation review what them are offer them, the current pay what them are offer them. And right now, the government not intend to give them nothing. Hey, when public sector they threaten for strike, day that day, I beg them, man. So yo, don't do that. Them have them beg for them not do that, man. Because if public sector workers go and are taking industrial action, like everybody for do that, the country sees, man.
But look on it. The two little day them taxi them strike. Billions of dollars them losing revenue, yo. Yeah, disrupt it.
See? When the water turn off, what did happen, man? A lot of business couldn't even open. Business closed down for half day. Send home them staff because guess what? No water in the building. To flush the toilet. Women on them period. See? No water in the for when them do them thing to clean up, man. So them have to send home them.
Which Prime Minister at Jamaica actually refuse to pay for a year?
None of them, man.
And them tell a foolish, yo. Look at people where about them pay. They might tell them for the escalators to be patient with them, you know? Like it's a patriotic thing to do. So about you, it's supposed to be from the front.
Exactly.
You want to make your people must suffer working for the country, but you are lead as the ship, the captain of the ship. They not suffer. The thing is that they can afford to not take pay for a year, you know?
Exactly.
They can afford it.
Them allowances alone. Them allowances alone.
If they wouldn't even cut them allowance for a year.
Them would even, hey, Putin, Vladimir Putin, man, cut him salary and a lot of his minister's salary. I think to facilitate whatever did go on in Russia at the time. He did it. Not that may I say, this man is a righteous man.
But at least man look something about him.
But he have something about him, man. He have some integrity. Zane, if he can't actually do that to free people.
And that's at this point that Russia is with Putin.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? When Jamaica not to go against anybody at all, we work about them.
Exactly, man.
Only the one that they hearted red and green. But you know when they tell them that them one they go with it.
It's all about bribes. They will not win, quote unquote, win elections Through bribes.
That one's still here.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah 4 and verse 30. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Thou clothest thyself with crimson, thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, thou rentest thy face with painting, in vain shalt thou make thyself fear.
Yep.
Thy lovers will despise thee, they will seek thy life.
Yep. Spend all of these money, these billion-dollar projects, housing projects, investors coming in left, right, and center. See? All of these money that you're spending on borrowing and spending on roads, man, beautifying Jamaica. In vain, you're doing those things.
Because if money, if them really care, them could have put their money there in other places. The country could have benefit.
You been alright, them spending all of this money on housing. But who can afford these houses, man?
You have to do it, man. We just want to hear you so I'm going to
You know, nobody can afford it. Then
Yeah, because they're not make cost for poor people, brother.
poor can't afford it. See?
You know, they're not make cost for poor people. The house of them are make better.
And that is it. You see, if them even, a lot of people, if them actually raise them pay, hey, these people don't want nobody to flourish, man. Them people don't want the majority of Jamaicans to stay in poverty and stay stretching out their hands and trying to make two ends meet. Because guess what? If them if actually do that, a lot of people will be able to live better. You understand the message? Even my previous coordinator and previous supervisor, me and her on the phone, and she say, yo, what them did I go get? Would I be able to would make people able to live a little better, man. But them revert a little better. Because them know it could have stopped some gaps, man. But them revert it back to nothing, man.
Because guess what? You go against them, you can't empower the masses.
Exactly.
You can't empower
They don't want nobody else to gain, to actually live better. And that's why the people them gonna have your neck. Remember that, man. The people them gonna have your neck. And we prophesying it. We telling you say that go up. What we are gonna do? We are gonna one side and watch. Gladly watching it, man. I watch society crumble.
I'll continue this, right?
Yeah, man.
Alright, no, different of this. This is nice. I'll shut it. So that's what we're Alright. This is Jeremiah 12 and verse 12. It says the spoilers are come upon all high places to the wilderness, for the sword of the Lord shall devour from the one end of the land, even to the other end of the land. No flesh shall have peace. They have sown wheat, but shall reap thorns.
Yep.
They have put themselves to pain, but shall not profit. They shall be ashamed of your revenues because of the fierce anger of the Lord.
Exactly. So you want to accomplish all of the plans, the agendas. Oh, Vision 2030. You're not going to accomplish that. The fourth industrial reset, the new normal where you try to accomplish. That now go accomplish. Then, the most I going to destroy all of the plans. You might put all of your plans and your agendas to naught. Then, because guess what? Your agendas are not good. Your agendas are oppressive. Your agendas are to get rid of the poor. That's what the whole agenda is. Then, and a lot of the things that people call conspiracy theory are actually known fact. Things that are actually taking place in the earth, man. There is a conspiracy. Then, to depopulate the earth. When I ask you that, I tell you. That is the reason why they destroyed the Georgia Guidestone. They had it up there for years. Then, so them don't want nobody else to see that. But the word is already out there, man. We know the plan, we know the agenda. Then, we know about the fourth industrial revolution, what it entails.
But them things are clear, yo.
Then, we know about the UN 17 point goals or whatsoever. Sustainable development goals. We know about them, man, and that it is not for the benefit of our people. We know. Zane?
Ready?
Go ahead.
It's Ezekiel 7, verse 17. It says, let me start at verse 6. It says, but they that escape of, alright, let me start at verse 17. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. They shall gird themselves with sackcloths, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all faces, and baldness upon all their heads.
Yeah, man, morning.
They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed.
Yeah, because the silver and the gold are going to be worthless. Right. Yeah?
Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them.
Exactly.
In the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither shall they fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity.
Exactly. The iniquity come to a full. All of the wickedness them we had do throughout the years.
Just for gain.
Just for gain.
Gain will become naught.
Then exactly again I become naught. Then because guess what? In all of what you're doing, in all of what you do for gain, it wasn't righteous.
And you leave them church of the elect, yeah?
Yeah?
So as I say, it is a conspiracy, and that's one of the reasons why they want to shut us up. So this is from the news punch. It says, UN Secretary General declare war on disinformation. We must lock up free thinkers.
What? We must lock up free thinkers.
Man them bold, you know.
Zane, and that is the reason why at one point YouTube was going all out. If you desensitize or get rid of your video if it mention mark of the beast, if you mention anything about prayer, healing herbs, benefits of herbs, you know, all of those things. When it comes to the CV-19, if you mention anything concerning that you don't need to take the jab, you can take herbs for this, you can take herbs to that, you can pray. You know what them deem it does? Medical misinformation. And them cut your video or delete your video. Or your channel too. See? Exactly, man. Go ahead.
The United Nations have declared war against the spreaders of so-called misinformation and has urged government worldwide to punish people who spread non-mainstream views.
And that's a big nose.
Which line of Jamaica?
We don't know the law in Jamaica.
Anti-gang law.
You're right.
If you have posters, documents, anything at all where put forward certain information, you're going to be charged. If you have certain individuals when they're in your group within certain age group, things like that. The anti-gang bill. Jamaica anti-gang bill. Go back and search it and they tell you any form of device or recordings where push a certain narrative. They must say it affect music, but they must say, oh no, not the music. The music it fall under a different act or a different bit.
Yeah, that's why they put that in place.
Yep.
You know, right? Because the UN said all of the agenda, or where you see Jamaica, your Prime Minister do it because the UN said them to do it. Saying them follow the agenda of the UN.
Hey, I'm just real quick. Watch an interview, they might interview the opposition party. You see me? And them man say, most of the things they put on the table today, they may not agree with it. They don't agree with it. There's some people to things that they disagree on. You know why they agree with most things? Because it not come from them. Is that their idea? It's coming from the UN and they have to accept it, brother.
So regardless of which party they're in a power, it would be the same outcome. So this is not a JLP or PMP thing. Then it's a UN thing. Because when they mention a new world order, that's why you see the government mention unilateral shade. You hear about unilateral shading? Then meaning global trade, one trade. See? When you hear me talk like that, there's certain one line, exactly. See?
One accord.
Exactly, man. Everybody depend one accord, and that's what the UN push. See? So when you hear your government that make certain speech and use certain terms, they not speak on behalf of their own agenda.
But then come and tell them about Vision 2030.
Vision 2030. Where Vision 2030 come from?
Not Jamaica Vision.
I know Jamaica. I know Jamaica said they're going to do Vision 2030. It's a UN agenda. Agenda 2030. That's where it come from.
CBDC.
CBDC. Where Jamdex come from? CDBC, because guess what? Central banks are developing what they call CDBCs. Worldwide. That's why Nigeria, I go through them, I go through now, because them are push for them CDBC. And other parts of the world, man. Because the UN said, go in.
Yes, sir. The UN Secretary General will call for action from everyone with influence on the spread of mis and disinformation on the internet, as in suppress anyone outside of government and technocratic organization who dare to question or scrutinize their ministry of truth. So them I tell the truth, eh?
Yeah.
We will call for action from everyone with influence on the spread of misinformation and disinformation on the internet. Governments, regulatory, policymakers, technology, companies, the media, civil society,
Guess what? The real people my target is though. The men of the Lord, yo. Plain and straight. Because we are the real truth speaker, yo. We don't just have one part of the truth and push out there like some other groups. Because the thing is, you know, if though there are other groups out there speaking on some aspect of the truth, they are still leading you into the path of the so-called white man. You know what I mean? So they don't really care about that to some extent. But we know we're against them agenda totally. You know what I mean? We're not inclined with what they want. You know what I mean? Like yellow just about them when they come up on the road, then pull up to them. And they spend big money to try to stop this, yo. Go on, bro.
Isaiah 29.
Go on, man.
Isaiah 29 verse 19. It says, the meek also shall increase their joy in the Lord, and the poor man among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him, that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught.
Right. Yeah, you hear that? That right on point. So you're gonna get cut off, well, make you an offender for your word. And we are watch for. What skipper say? Them are watch for.
Watch for. We said that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. The scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off.
Yeah, them are watch for we slip up.
And them are gonna use them deep fake.
Yeah, this is the deep fake thing. You know that deep and that wicked.
And simple, it catch no people better.
Yep.
Sometimes catch all we sometimes some
all we know.
This is very
Because we have filter certain things, man, where we know say yo. And even the thing with Joe Biden. We didn't know say yo, like if we watch it, but we say yo, this not up.
Can't speak to electricity. First of all, yeah, no time. Can't stop.
Exactly, man. And common sense is not really common, so we know that I go work.
the spirit of truth, The spirit of truth is not common.
But it doesn't show us the scriptures are fulfilled, because when the disciples then went to Yahushua on the Mount of Olives and them asked him, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? The prophecies them are fulfilled, and when I read verse 9, he said, then shall they persecute you, yo. After the beginning of sorrows, we in the time now where them are going to start demonize the prophets of Yahushua. But continuing this article, it's a report. In other words, the UN is unconcerned with freedom of speech or the freedom speech protection outlined in the US Constitution.
Hey, and that's how these men deal with them own laws. Them set laws. Them set freedom of speech as one of what? Isn't it a law? Freedom of speech, so you can, you know.
What is that trap?
But it has
the music for catch those who don't
mainstream
when they don't agree with them So it says, all right, how we gonna find out who with me and who against me? Allow them to speak freely.
Yep. That's why I say what? The skipper said. We set a snare for them to reprove at the gate. So the trap for them set are these laws, man. Then we catch the man, then we say certain things. Because they that like a liar, because if they say this, we'll catch them as well. But guess what? You know what the thing is? That no fears we, because guess what? We have speak the word of the Most High. That's why when we come out here, we say, thus saith the Lord.
And if we don't say it, somebody else have to say it.
Exactly. Hey, and woe is we if we don't preach the gospel, man.
Yep.
You see? The gospel it contains what? Destruction, lamentation, and deliverance too. That's the gospel, the good news. So this system have to be destroyed first before the good can come. The evil have to be rooted out first before the good can come. And guess what? You build the evil city, man. You build up this evil society. So we are telling us that the Lord said it have to get tear down first.
Eyes are upon the sinful kingdom.
Sinful kingdom. Your kingdom righteous? There's nowhere in Jamaica where righteous, man. Or in the world.
Self-righteous.
No righteous, man. No righteousness. See, so what you want to say?
Somebody get it.
Yeah,
man, you see, man. Yeah, you ready again?
You're right.
Listen, the UN's efforts
Who shall pity a charmer?
John?
Remember the first time come out here.
Who will pity him what is acquainted with that? With that love, they shall be punished.
Yeah, man, watching out. Remember the first time I come out here. Walk past the camera. A badness in the push.
Yep, and him try it again one night. I'm going to stop him there. So.
Yeah. A badness in the But anyway.
Back in it. The UN's effort will no doubt encourage big tech companies to deplatform and ban users who dissent and question prescribed narratives.
Yep. Yep.
I'm Rito.
Yeah, man, read it
They
again.
said the UN's effort will no doubt encourage big tech companies to deplatform and ban users who dissent and questions prescribed narratives and silent critics of the UN's New World Order agenda.
Yeah, like YouTube. Yeah, the UN what? New World Order
agenda, yo.
So it's a conspiracy
yeah?
theory. Oh, I thought it was a conspiracy theory. Then?
You know what kind of list we say? I come out from there. 10 conspiracy theories fact that turn out to be true. And I said I put out on list. This up, date and time. This up, date and time. This up, date and time.
Exactly.
Thought it was a theory. Now it's become a fact.
Yep.
Yes, sir. The UN Secretary General declaration of war on free speech comes as a UN World Health Organization also released its international demic treaty.
Exactly, man.
Calling on member states to tackle false, misleading, misinformation or disinformation, including through promoting of international cooperation.
Yep. Most I go ease them up to
Yeah, but they like fuck around, man. Most I patient, you know. Them wait.
Most I go fix him, man.
Yeah, and it does go for show you these men, they are not for it. Hey, show who for truth and who for lies, yo.
And then look how bold them get, yo. The New World Order agenda. They don't put them things out there now in the public, yo.
Yep.
But as the scripture said, then shall that wicked be revealed. And that's why I'm come up against what we are doing out here now, yo. Because it might get revealed.
Yep.
Yeah, the scripture you have these leaders. 2020, 2021. You hear them push the new normal so hard. Prince Charles at the time, which is now King Charles. You know, him talk about the revolution, the fourth industrial revolution. Klaus Schwab, the fourth industrial revolution. Same with the fourth industrial revolution. Is the centerpiece of that is what? The RFID microchip. That will be the thing will connect everybody to this big grid where them are planning to create. The Internet of Things, the Internet of Bodies. Then, that's what they want to do. The tracking capability, track everybody, surveillance state.
And guess what?
See?
Prophecy said, if you're a while, you might have it. You know, because guess what? Hence the hour of temptation. You know, because a lot of people are going to take that microchip.
Yeah?
You know, a lot of people are going to take it. So, you know, with that, we know that it will be implemented.
Gone.
You see me? It's going to be implemented to a point.
Yep.
And when it's being implemented, there's going to be a lot of shit going down, yo.
Yeah, but when some of your famous leaders out there saying that the mark of the beast is superstitious.
Yep.
BOJ. But BOJ did say is a conspiracy theory or something like that. Yeah, the Bruce Gordon said it's superstitious. And you have other men say it's superstitious. When name, I remember him name. But now what we're seeing, which we never need him to tell you that. Then because we know what we know. Then we see in Europe, for example, Sweden, people taking them chip, majority of Sweden, or the people in Sweden already have a microchip in their man. Then we see UK. No UK, New York. Free square market. People take chip in the man and I open doors and I open refrigerator to buy drink, man. You see that? Yeah? Exactly, man. So guess what? We don't need a nigga to tell you say, oh, the mark of the beast is not there. We don't need it to tell you that.
So the entire system of transforming into that
exactly.
System.
Hey, 2010, 2011, when me just coming at the truth, me never see them something happen like people that take actual chip in them man.
But it's clear to it with the baseline and things at that time.
It was clear.
But no.
And you know when we go on and we see the thing get more concrete, you know what that do? It boosts with faith. When one man say it's June, ain't no microchip. Then one man him say,
Tracking dogs.
it's only good for you to track your dog.
Not spending, not buy and sell.
Where's my dog? Can the dog go buy a lamb for me? It's a lamb for me. Them kind of mockery there. Until we start to see people that take them chip and people that buy and sell with it. This clown from Wi-Fi, WFI, Watchman for Israel, which are not even real watchmen. This clown bag. If me have the chip, you can't sell me something with the chip. For sure saying on a sense, man.
Anyway,
we live on our rock. Go ahead, Rock.
So 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
So you know Satan will take advantage of them.
Yep. Hey, as I said,
And you see the people that follow them, for them blood, are going to be upon your hand. Because you never tell them the truth, man. Then, you never tell them, say it is the RFID microchip. Say the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, and you should not take it.
Hey, if your man come out and say, oh, a chip can use to buy and sell you, it's height at the answer to know. Because you have debit credit card chip and height.
Exactly.
it doesn't stop. Hey, we have tap on. Out here in Jamaica, we have tap on go.
Yeah, recently. When in the Wi-Fi.
Hey, may I precept again?
Adam Abad.
This 2 Ezra 16 and verse 67. It says, behold, God himself will judge him. Sorry, God himself is judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols.
Yeah, the chip, I take the chip. See? You and the people that follow you, I will take the chip.
Yep.
The majority of these platforms are the fun base. A fun base to have, you see me? Majority of these fans that you have, they don't really believe in nothing, man.
They're not free thinkers.
You know, they're not free thinking. They're not allow. Because first of all, men, him say, if you watch GMS, you're a conspiracy nut. You know what I mean? Nobody in a film camp is supposed to watch no video for GMS. If you believe, you ask on the brother in them church, say,
What is the MOTB?
what is the mark? What is the MOTB? And him say, sin.
Sin, and he said, oh,
He said, I thought you were going to say something.
something different.
You like a mark, like the RFID chip or something like that, because I say, whoa. You know? So, it just show you, man. Majority of followers are going to take the chips. Majority of the followers of Watchmen for Israel are going to take the chip.
But here's the reward. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot.
Hey, like how the one from IOIC was ashamed when he go take the job.
Yep.
Can you ask the brother from a brother from James working at the same workplace with him? And he say, yo, what do you think, brother? You know, so they might force me, they want me to take that thing, and they must say, yo, brother, yo, don't take it.
Yep.
So he go and go ask Nate. You know what I mean? And Nate them say, yo, you can't take it. And when him take it, he go back to your brother and say, yo, him feel like him lose him faith. And the same thing I go happen when you take the chip. You don't feel like, I don't feel like, you don't have no faith, brother.
That was
And
just
guess
a
what?
small test, yeah?
Because first of all, them criticize James for being faithless. So faith is not a priority for these niggas, man.
But the Lord has given a live exercise to build us up as to what is to come.
Exactly.
You know, I believe that. That's what I believe. You know, with the serpent juice,
Yep.
it was just a trial run for the men of the Lord to know that, look, the situation is going to be similar to this.
Exactly.
And guess what? A lot of people feel that, yo.
We hold out and look what? Look at that. We hold it, man. We have faith.
Yeah, and the same thing.
Then,
Those who endure will be delivered, yo.
exactly. Then the most I protect men. You have men where in a job, them job want him to, the job, the workplace want him to do that. And then hold out. I know what them there. Because I guess so, yo, you have to have faith, man. I'm willing to lose to, man.
Gone, yeah.
Then fuck the job.
That is it.
Can't get another one.
Scripture says, lose the life.
The Lord will provide.
The Lord will provide.
Then, can you have no for them love self? God will provide. You don't believe that.
The faith, deny yourself, yeah?
They said, God help those who help themselves.
Yeah.
Verse 17.
Yeah. Because there's a reason for everything with them, you know. Excuse. Yeah, man, the Bible says God help those who help themselves.
And the funny thing about that, a lot of people hold on solely to that, and it's not in the scriptures, yo.
In the scriptures.
In every part in the scripture, the Most High vex when we don't call upon him, yo.
Hey, wait, what David
Hey,
said?
the Most High find it insulting when they try to deliver yourself.
Wait, David said, Psalm 21, 121. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help.
Yep.
My help coming from Yahweh who made heaven and earth.
Yep.
We know that that's our help. See, we know that we don't help but him. See? We know that we can't deliver ourselves, man. And David knew that.
There's about God help those
See?
who help themselves.
Oh, God don't help those who
Bullshit.
you can't help yourself, man.
No, God help you.
Yeah, well,
He said
yeah.
I need help.
You don't need help then.
Help yourself.
Yep.
Okay, make this kid a content, make him shoot him, please.
Come on, this is Jeremiah 3 verse 23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. Truly in the Lord our power is the salvation of Israel.
Truly in Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahusha is the salvation of Israel. So if you look, because them, you look to the other nations, oh, send the job. We need it.
Yeah, everybody in our world, and in the first world country,
Then-
so what? You know better, hey, trust the experts.
Just the experts.
I know the experts that say, yo, I lie, we telling you.
Yep.
I know everybody get fucked.
Now the experts I realize a blood clot.
Them didn't know.
Blood clot a kill off one whole heap of people and them not advertise it, man. So a lot of who take the job, your ticket is around the corner, man. Your death card.
Bingo.
Your number soon.
Your number soon plucked. See?
And them never telling you the partner, but then they say, trust the experts, yo.
Hey, and a lot of people are dead right now, man. And nobody realize, say, oh, the vaccine with them take.
Them know.
Yeah.
But because them take the job, them can't say it.
Yep.
Hey,
Shame.
you have a youth in my workplace to watch my statistics hard. I didn't advocate it hard. But I say every day when I go smoke some put up one, we can look in them face and know say watch my status. Because it's shame.
Yep.
But guess what? I'm still going to say trust the experts.
Just the expert.
Hey, continue with this.
Yep, go ahead.
So 2nd Ezra 16 verse 70. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh.
Yeah, man, they might come against the prophets.
Just like how them demonize them whenever want to take the job.
Yep.
You know, uncomfortable. Taking the job was an uncomfortable situation. So if I said no, I must say why, and you make the place now go back to normal, and you make this now happen, and you make that happen. Even when all the other do is exercise the right for don't take something.
Yep.
If you are gonna take it, then you are gonna alright, but you make me sick. Raw soul is supposed to prevent you from getting sick.
Yep. And if you take it and you're protected, where you worry about me for?
Exactly, you're supposed to be good.
Then you're supposed to worry about me, man.
If we even take it and walk around with muscle beef.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
Verse 71, it says, there shall be like madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Yeah, so we're about to be homeless. Go ahead.
And they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
Yeah, we're about to be homeless. We're about to be tried on a high level.
Yeah, we pray for the Spirit to endure you.
Yeah, but the Most High have recovered. Do you know what the Most High said? Him say him sit as a refiner of silver. Meaning that if he might try you in the fire, but him know why him have you there, man. See? So he might pull you out when necessary, when the time comes. So it's just for you, it's just for prove you. So when them kick you out of the houses, you probably pay rent, see? And the landlord don't want it there no more. And you try rent somewhere else and nobody don't want it because them look on yours.
You're outcast.
You're outcast.
Remember, you know,
We're gonna, yeah.
They don't care because you're not cheap.
exactly, that's the thing. You must make sure say all forms of commerce are through that option. So you know, have to rent somewhere first and foremost. As I say, you're going to need to have that charagma, yo.
Yep.
Charagma going to be the order of the day.
Yep. Hey, them show you in the movie Rumors of War, man. Hey, if you watch the movie The Rumors of War, that movie there was a chick movie. Then them show you how the chip. If you don't, them actually show you everything, man. Then the chip gonna be the order of the day, as the brother said. If you don't have it, you go have military on your ass. Running you down, forget if you take the chip.
Put you in concentration.
Put you in concentration, chop off your head.
Rewards.
Then, when you take the chip.
Yeah, rewards for those who turn on you in.
Yep.
So the family members, they may feel like you can run to them.
Hey, this girl, the girl who actually in the movie, we did actually run from them. She show up at school one day, she got college. Normal day. Then,
So she think.
everything good.
Everything
According to she.
So she think.
Sit down in a class and teach her until them just bring in the man. We start telling them about the chip. I say, yo, watch you now. If you don't take this, you now go. Can't operate in a society, you can't come back to school, you can't do this and that.
Yep. And a lot of people's hopes and dreams are within the society.
Yeah.
So they're not going to make it as horrible as it is, they're not going to let it go.
Exactly. And from that point,
Remember that's why.
she actually never sure. And she show up at the chip station, and the chip station, man, the line long for us to go back way down so, man. And when she reach her final, when she reach for her time, and she go get the chip in her hand, she did it and her conscience and beat her bad and she just run. She just start run, man. And from ever since as a soldier and police are hunt her down, she take the chip.
Dissidents.
Then, soldier kill people in the street who have the Bible. If they find the Bible in your possession, them kill you. Then,
It's an example of what they want to do to us in the future.
exactly. Okay, as much as you want to think that these men up at top, them believe in a God, them not believe in a God here, them not believe in the Bible.
And if them
You
did,
see that big?
if they did,
Yep,
they must forsake that, yo.
exactly, man. Your prime minister, a two-time the little clown, have prayer meeting in Half-a-Tree, but him have prayer meeting and I read from Bible. That's crap. Them not believe it, man. If them believe it, they would execute why not? They would not do what they might do.
It's a
It's a sham, it's a charade, man. It's a performance. It's a show these men put on. Where I say,
So the laws of the land would be the Bible.
exactly. The laws of the land, as the act say, would be the Bible. You don't execute that among your people. See? So when them go into the courtroom, them only swear upon it, they don't believe in it. And that's what happens. So when you take an oath,
Them use it to pacify you.
yep. When you take
it to make you believe, say, yo, once them high, them have the Bible, so they must have to do this right.
Yep.
But guess what? They not judge you from it.
And when you soar, 'cause that is it, you know. You commit a great sin. Because you swear upon the Bible, and you know do what you swear say.
Yeah, because enough
Yeah,
of them
go
going to give false testimony.
Exactly. So you know what?
Go defend wickedness.
Yep.
No. No for them do and no for them going about because of bribery. All type of shit, yo.
There was a man in the Bible who make an oath upon his daughter.
Anything come in first, he must
Fulfill
sacrifice.
it.
Say anything will come through in door, first item a sacrifice, and his daughter run through the door. That in the Bible, and you know what he have to do?
Do it.
He have to sacrifice his daughter.
And she was righteous because
Exactly. And that's how
She should just ask him for some time.
that's how serious a oath is. That's how serious a swear is, man. So all of them swear they swear upon the Bible and you execute, the Most High hold you accountable.
The one them will ask once they know them not gonna eat until them see them slave ball.
Yeah. See? But that's just to show you, man. Your leaders are not true leaders. They are hirelings. Go ahead,
Hey, ask me for go 2 Ezra 16 verse 40. It says, all my people hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils, be evil as pilgrims upon the earth.
Yeah. You don't care, you never care in this society, man.
We're not going to house and everything.
Exactly. Now attached to nothing. That's what I mean. The scripture say what? Even with your mortal thoughts, you say if you let go from that. So not be too attached to this society, man.
if you love the world, you're enemy of the
If you love the exactly, if you love the world, you're an enemy of the Most High. Yo, you have to be ready to run, man, to lose.
Living your life.
Even your very life, man. You have to be ready for move, man. We're going on to our next city. The city to come. If you hold on to this, you're going to go down with this. Then, our city to come is eternal, man. That's the kingdom of Israel. This one is going out in chaos.
It's going on with that back.
It's going out with a bang. Literally one at a time.
Yeah, very big. There's a
Big bang. Yeah, this will be the big bang. Then, to hell with that wonder with them scientists they talk about. This will be the real big bang. 2 million? 2 million missile warhead. I got job for America. 200,000. 2 million, man. So it will be a clean sweep. See? So when all of them missiles drop on America, clean sweep. Fire meeting up with fire.
Real cleansing, yo.
Real cleansing, man.
You got them layers, the 5 with fire, the layers of them on the charts are coming.
Exactly.
Add to it, yo.
See?
Them are coming fire.
The laser beam from the chariots, man. Because the most I say, yo, the whole I send fire upon the earth, and what will I if it is already kindled? He might come in a mig. Most I come in a mig like that, man.
Yeah, the Lord will give me wish.
Yeah?
You can say, what will I? It actually means saying that already wish say, oh, currently I burn while I'm there, but guess what? I come meet fire, when I come back, it already a burn. So Lord will give me wish.
Most I come hot fire to fire.
Yeah.
Then, but that's the scripture I read earlier. That's the time that we're coming into, man, where we are about to be ostracized from society. When we say ostracized from society, we're about to be outcast. Then, if you're very family,
Woman.
your woman, I go look on you and say, yo, what you know, man, are you my queen of that situation here? The government say,
You know do.
are you cause it and you not do it?
Everybody else a prosper way I do it.
Exactly. So guess what now? Are you make your youth them and suffer? Can you could have just take the chip and we get food? You know? That them are gonna say?
Them sure that in 100, that's why I show them.
100?
100 them use them family for as leverage to make them take it in the local market. You know?
Yeah, that time is to fuck the kids. It's fuck everybody, man. See?
Soon the back of that kick down.
Soon we that kick them, man. See?
Thank you, Theo.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Luke 12 and 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, And what will I if it be already kindled?
Yeah. The fire go already a brew. Then fire in a lot of different ways too. Cause even before that ultimate fire, you have riots, famine. Then so guess what? Going back to what we say about the government deeming you terrorist. You can give them precept like cast many of you into prison and you know. Then yeah, them precept there. Because that's what them are going to do. Remember them do the same thing to the apostles, man. Them put Paul in prison, them put Peter in a prison. Them are do the same thing to we. Because guess what? We preach against them society. We anti-government. We anti-wicked government. We anti-wickedness, because we're not anti-government.
Because we believe in order.
Because we believe in order, we believe in government. But yeah, if you're not righteous, we have to rebuke you, man. See? Go ahead.
This is Revelation 2 verse 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Hey, Peter never fear when them lock him up. A matter of fact, when the apostles get caught and scourged, them beat them. When they let them go, them rejoice. See? And what kind of mindset you feel like them have? When him say, oh, yeah, where Peter said to the Lord, he said, Lord, we forsaken all. We forsaken all. No, who him forsake? Or why him forsake?
Mother,
father,
sister, brother,
probably kids, I don't know.
everything.
Daughter. Then, that's what them are car with deadbeat daddy.
Because at one point, they going at them, they got him house.
See?
Remember correctly.
But we know,
You can ask the question right here.
as long as we stand for righteousness, we don't care about what society have to say, man. You have a question? You have a question? The 666 is the number of the system, which the system we have now, which is NATO and the EU, or this American system. That's what the 666 represents. The number of the system. In the Greek, it's Chi-Psi stigma, which go back to an incision. All right, big up yourself. Read, continue. Precept.
It says, for fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Yeah.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Eh?
Ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
So them will lock you up to try you to see if you're going to take the chip.
Season.
Yeah,
10
yes,
days
yes.
is not literally 10 days.
Yes, she come here for your season.
Yeah.
Yes, she
Bro, we don't have time for that.
just show you something, man.
Yep.
You know?
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving, man.
Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That is what we are about.
That's what we're about, man. So, you see like that now?
You can't get it till you just fight.
Yeah, we're moving that. Yeah. You see like that now? She gonna take the chip.
Yeah.
She wanna, because it's the first thing, and the mark of the beast that. Then, so she gonna take the chip. She one of them will go look for me. And say, yeah, you know, them are the problem. Them are the problem in a society. Them are the reason why society is the way it is. One man come out here and junk state. One thing we go on England, one club that burn down. We don't hold about people in it. And I'm saying how we cause it. Say, I wanna mash up Jamaica, I wanna mash up society. Then, them are still that already. I even one next man, he never did even jump. He stand up right on the line, at the bank line. And him say, yo, them something and mash up Jamaica. See? He might have the audacity to say, are we a mash up Jamaica?
Listen.
Go ahead.
Luke 14 verse 25, and there went great multitudes with him. Sure that Yahushua wasn't even about the crowd.
Exactly.
And there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, any man come to me, and hate not his father, and mother, and wife, and children, and brethren, and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Hey, what it mean? You know mean say if you go hate your family.
Disregard.
But if you disregard them, if them try to tell us, say, yo,
Go to the
You're taking trip, bro.
yeah, or stop preach on the road.
Yo, stop reading the Bible, son.
Stop reading the Bible on the road. You look like a madman. If them say that to you as them son, you know what you're supposed to do? That's how the hate come in, or the disregard.
God.
Now you can't tell me that.
You can't watch much videos.
You see? First of all, my mother tell me say, yo, Chen, if I tell already you're choosing, I can't know my mother. He said, okay.
My father
See?
watch too much videos.
See?
And my sister tell me say she don't want to lose her radar.
Yeah.
Right?
But guess what? The mindset is keep telling you now, let go from the mortal thoughts. If you care about them too much, you're not going to do the Lord work, man.
I'll put them over the Lord.
You put them over the Lord, and that is what?
That idolatry.
Idolatry. And the most, that's the number one law. You break. Thou shalt have no other God before me. You're rather them than me.
I'm saying to Esdras, yo.
See?
Though these people more than I.
And the most I'll kill you. See?
And another way, that's spiritual adultery.
That's why this road that we choose is not for effeminate men.
No effeminate.
No effeminate, none at all. Because guess what? The times when we approach, we can't go up here if we have soft spot for family member. Zane?
When you
They
start
want
to
salvation now.
Exactly, our salvation we are work out, man. The scripture says let every man work out their own salvation with fear and trembling. At the most we fear. We don't fear government or fear family member. You have to disregard them.
So we forward or you stay.
Yep.
How many are you going?
That's why the scripture says, yo, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil seeking somebody to devour. Roughly paraphrasing. And that word sober go back to what? Being dispassionate. See? Meaning you're going to feel, John, my mother said, or you know, so my daughter. See? You have to put that aside, man. As much as you want, as much as you want to feel something, you have to brush that off and move on, man.
Yo, Osha is the perfect example, man.
Yeah?
You see me, when his brother and his mother was outside, you see me, without the desire to speak unto them, man. Man point and tell him the disciples them going family, yo.
Yeah, you know what kind of heart or mentality you have to do that? You have to think mortal, man. Immortal.
God.
You have to think immortal.
Look at it.
See? That's small. Salakia, go ahead.
How shall another example when he be dispassionate right before in hour of temptation.
Exactly.
And when he say, yo, if possible, remove this cup from him. It shows him need a fear. It shows him, yo, him need overwhelmed from an emotional standpoint. But when he say afterwards, nonetheless, let thy will be done. So despite how him feel, he say, yo, a year will forget done. So that is also an example of being this passionate, yo.
Disregard even your feeling.
Yeah, disregard your feeling, disregard your life.
That man was thinking on a different level.
Yeah.
Immortality, man. And so when he step on the cross, him say, yo, mommy, look for your son. Behold your son. Behold your son, you see me? Because, yo, he not care, but when she came to him, I said, yo, we look for you when he was 12. Him say, yeah, you know, tell me about my father's business. See? Oh, I hate him, mother. You know why? Because you're mama's boys, man. And the most I now deal with mama's boys. When them say, yo, blessed are the womb, where you come out, and him say, no. But rather, blessed be the most high. Blessed which womb?
Hey, cut the woman, cut woman service, woman worship chamber,
yeah.
Black mother and child, fuck that shit.
Oh, black, yeah.
You have a function and you do your function diligently.
Nothing
else outside that.
Yeah, in these days coming, man.
You're not going to praise for that.
A praise.
Hey, what the Lord say, in the parable? If you praise a servant when do him ought to do.
Yeah.
You're not going to praise so that you make me have children. Unprofitable servant, yo.
Right.
You make for bear children and bear children.
That is it.
No praise for that.
Nope.
Alright, so we get praise for coming out too.
Yeah, remember for the 9 months. For the 9 months, for the 9 months you carry me. No charge.
I'm going to celebrate things.
Yeah.
Valentine's.
Yeah, Valentine's. Yeah. See? And Valentine's is a paganic holiday anyway. It's a paganic day.
This passionate thing is where the men are the hey. That's why we always hey. You might see up on the camera when I say, oh, we're tough guys. In Jamaica, we say, oh, bad man.
Yeah, no.
And we don't feel no way. Hey, the reason why we are doing this is because we freaking fear.
Yep.
A fear of driving to this, or fear of the Lord, because guess what? We know that, look, when them things come, we need to be delivered.
Yep.
So despite look how we feel, we have to work with the Lord, yo. So
Hey.
it says not a tough guy act. But that's the thing.
And I want to be delivered, man.
Hey, we want to be delivered, yo.
That's space on the chariot.
See?
If you think this is truth or this ministry about the tough guy thing, the Lord will show you say you're not tough. And you don't want the Lord to show you that.
Yeah, so we're not push off that
That
image, we're not put that image out there.
That is not what we're pushing, yo.
And-
We're just telling you as it is.
And guess what? You're praying, me praying,
Yeah.
that in that day, man, the most I have a spirit for me. You know what I mean? Cool. Yeah, you have the brother of LA, the elder. Him saying that day coming, man, you're gonna have to be colder than a motherfucker.
Yup.
Then you have to have a cool heart. Then because guess what? You have to be this passionate thing. You can't go be easily swayed by other people's emotions.
Or you
Hey, Noah, you think you may hear the voices out there?
But he couldn't open the door.
They open. You think you may hear the bag of crying? And you know crying get to people more like you understand.
Them want two baby never out there.
Yeah. Okay, Salaka, go ahead.
As Luke 11 and verse 27. And verse 27. And it came to pass as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, Blessed is the womb that says, Blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked.
Yeah.
But he said, Yea, rather,
Yeah.
blessed are they that hear the word of Yahweh
Yes.
and keep it.
Exactly. That can Tawada. Blessed is he that heareth the word of the Most High and keep it. Son of no woman worshiping thing around here, man. Now bring that. Then the Most High is to be glorified. You have to do the will of the Most High. Do the work of the Most High. Obey him word despite how you feel, man. Then
Another thing we have to teach Ezra.
Yep.
Say, yo, you're gonna like love the people more than me.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna love the most I more. I'm love them people more than the most I am.
Hey, and another
Like
people,
you with them, yo.
as cool as you might be, them are going to understand when the result. Oh, that's why they do that. Okay. Yeah. Because that's what I mean. In the moment, a lot of them, it's too harsh. But when them see the result of why you were so harsh, they must say, oh, John no star, that's what you do. When you grow your child and you discipline your child, as harsh as it look to the onlookers, but when him grow and him behave a certain way, that's why you're going to see now, oh, that's why him daddy did so harsh on him. That's why him daddy grew him that way there. See? So at the moment, he look harsh to you. And you experience it and feel harsh. But wait for the result. And you're going to see why. See? And you need to be cool, man. We can't attach to people and things and car and the society, man. See?
Alright, so this is Ezekiel 9, straight to the point. Verse 8. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces,
Yeah.
and thy forehead strong against their forehead. As an adamant other than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks,
Yep.
though they be a rebellious house.
Yeah, and them are rebel against you. Them are make them face hard against us. You think when Noah built that, them never hard against Noah?
One more than mocking and
The
trouble.
whole amount of muck and trouble, man. Probably thief couple of both them.
I watch him and look for them.
See? Make him labor harder. You know? Because you know Jake got to work. You know, Jake will mess around you, man.
Moses, man, an example.
Yeah, like Moses is a prime example. Make Moses life hard till Moses sin. Then pressure provoke him to till him sin, man. Who you think do that? Which nation of people capable of doing that? Jake, our people, man. They will provoke you
Remember, I know.
till the ark out, till the
I
ark.
always try to say, them slay the prophets, them, you know?
Yep, them slay the prophets.
They kill the prophets, them.
Bro, never stop people can annoy the most I want to kill off the whole of them.
Yeah, if them annoy the Moses, who is Moses? Moses open up the earth when I time and swallow some of them. You know? That's how the Moses, our people capable of doing that. Then, so we know, the Most I know, if say, oh, me send you against a rebellious house. So him know say, yo, him say, yo, me a sin against them. See? When they make them face hard, make your face hard against for them. Because him say they are a rebellious house, man. All people are rebellious as hell. And you know what I'm rebellious against? The right thing. See? Everybody have an opinion in the right thing. Against the right thing. Oh, I'm not feel say that's what that figure, you know, because
No work with might.
in a work with my thing. Remember say, no, them just want to rebel. Them have, even them have a reason to rebel, they just want to rebel.
And the thing is, they are rebel against the truth, not because they're not rebel against things. They're not rebel against pure royal.
Exactly.
That's what I think. See, sometimes they will ask for proof, you know. And when they give them your proof, they must say, we don't believe that. Then get ask them for proof for them shit.
Can't prove it.
Can't prove it.
That's what the Bible said them love evil, them love darkness rather than light.
Love
So
that,
them,
yeah.
they're not, they rebel against the light. Now they want to be in the darkness, yo.
We're going to explain it. Colossians chapter 3 verse 5 says, mortify thee your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things say the wrath of God cometh on the children of disobedience.
And this mortifying is killing. You're killing your flesh, yo. Learning not to be settled with this society a certain way, as living this society a certain way, because in our time now come, brother, as the brother speak on, you know, you're gonna experience things where basically you have to basically block your emotions off from it, yo. You know what I mean? You're gonna see family members, hey, may have certain fear. You know, some family members, you know, we know Satan will come.
Naturally.
Our Lord will, you know, come, but you know, I can't certain loss I never experienced for the last of my life, you know what I mean?
Facts.
I never fear of it. But what I can do when I know say, yo, listen, they don't belong to me. And the most I them belong to. And I was thinking I'm spiritual.
Yeah.
But my flesh is weak at this point. But we know Lord's will part of the elect, I'm going to be able to endure it, yo.
Strengthen you.
That's why I just keep hoping and believing, yo.
Yep.
You know?
So we don't want to give all praises and glory
Yeah.
to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kodash. Honors to the apostles and elders of Gmskingston who rule well. Shalom to the brothers and highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, good night.